Hello, everybody, and welcome to TcgToni. I am Tony, and today we're playing Gundam trading card game. We're going to go over a very particular deck, and that is the Wing Zero deck, as you can see right here. Pull it up right here. This is the whole deck, the whole shebang. We got Wart, FD9 19, who's a block 3/2 blocker at level 2. At level 3 we got a Gundam Lifrith. I'm probably going to say a lot of these names wrong. I apologize. Who's a 2/4 blocker at level 3. We got another level 3 blocker, Rick Dias, who's a 3/3. We got Launcher Strike Gundam, blocker 3/4, level 4. Sitting at level 5, our first big boy here, Ale Strike Gundam, linking with Kira Yamato, who is also a blocker. When paired with a level 4 or higher pilot, choose one enemy unit with 4 or less HP and return it to its owner's hand. We have Shenlong Gundam, Breach 4, attack, choose one enemy unit with blocker that is level 3 or lower and destroy it. That's so important. Wing Gundam with Breach 5, this unit chooses an active enemy unit that is level 4 or lower as its attack target. High Maneuver, Wing Gundam 0, deploy, deal 3 damage to all units level 5 or lower. We got Chang Wufei, who works with our Breach cards like Shenlong and the first Wing Zero that we saw. And during your turn, while this unit has Breach, it can't receive battle damage from enemy units with 3 or less AP. We have Hero Yui. During Link, this unit gets AP +1 and HP +1. He also gives a +2/+1, and that is only during Link. We specifically want to link it to this Wing Gundam 0, the from GDO1, the LR. Because this has high maneuver and it also deals 3 damage to something 5 or lower. We really want to give him that extra boost because he's going to be a huge target to not get killed. The reason we don't want to attach it to, preferably we don't want to attach it to Wing Gundam with Breach 5 is because the Wing Gundam from the starter 2 would actually benefit a little bit more from Chang Wufei. Allowing it to survive being attacked by multiple smaller enemies, which is normal to see, normal to happen again when you're facing against blocker decks and the Xeon decks. They use a lot of little guys to swarm you. We got Kira Yamato, who says attack, choose one enemy unit. It gets AP -2 during this battle, which is really good for taking out other blockers. We have Underground Desert Base, which is just deploy this card. It's a big boy at level 2, so it's our really only shield. When it deploys, we add a shield to our hand. It's our only base, I mean. We have Overflowing Affection, draw 2, then discard 1. Good old Graceful Charity here. And Unforeseen Incident, burst, activates this card's main, which is important. Right now we don't have many burst effects in this game for that are in each color, but I think that's going to really start to change from GD3 onward. But Unforeseen Incident is probably one of your best command cards. Main action, choose one enemy unit. It gets AP -3 during this turn. So good. Can absolutely save you in a pinch. Then finally we have Striker Pack, the all-important white card at level 4. Burst, if you have no Earth Alliance unit tokens in play, deploy one Ale Strike Gundam Earth Alliance AP3, HP3, and blocker unit token. Main, if you have no Earth Alliance unit tokens in play, deploy one Sword Strike Gundam Earth Alliance AP4, HP2 with blocker, or one Launch Strike Gundam from Earth Alliance AP2, HP4 with blocker. Giving you kind of choice on blocker there. Do you want it to last a while with the 4 HP, or do you want to make sure you can just take out the biggest, baddest dude on the board with a nice block, or even an attack for that matter. But especially if you can attach Kira Yamato to it, the first choice really just can absolutely wipe people out, wipe enemies out. All right, now that we've gone over the deck, we're gonna do two things. We're gonna play a couple of games unaltered. Then, seeing how I feel about the deck, we're gonna go ahead and look to see if there's anything. Whoops, I completely forgot to do this. 1 second. Sorry, 1 second. I forgot to update Twitch. My bad. I can't believe I did that. So that should be updated, hopefully. Okay. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna see if there's anything I feel that would improve the deck. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe I'm just overthinking things and it doesn't need improvement. But there may be some things that improve it personally for me and the way I play. And that may also give you some ideas on how to personally take a winning deck and meld it into your own either idea or your own play style. Because just because this person won, who was the creator of this deck? This was just because Raptor Slevin, as they call themselves, won with this deck. It is it fits into their play style clearly. Doesn't mean it will always work for you and your play style and the way your brain thinks and strategizes. Even if you learn the way they play, you can end up hitting some walls in trading card games when you just copy other players and the way they play. Sometimes your brain just doesn't think in the same way they do, and the same logic leaps that they do. And that could see the performance of the deck drop. And you'll probably see that with me. There are going to be a number of games I'm probably going to lose because chances are I do not think the same way, in the same strategic way as Raptor Slevin does. So, we're going to go over that and how that all works and see if we can improve it from there. Alright, let's get started. We're also going to be playing tomorrow the Gundam trading card game with a good friend of mine. So be on the lookout for that. We'll have our first guest in a long time on TcgToni. Alright, so we don't really have any, we're gonna mulligan because we don't really have any early game stuff going on there except for overwhelming. Still really didn't draw any early game stuff. Seems to be the curse of this shuffler. But it is what it is. Let's get play action. We do have at least the EX. Okay. So let's go ahead and play our Zord. I noticed does seem to have been an update where if my energy is completely tapped out, it'll automatically skip my play action on my opponent's turn, which is very nice. We're gonna go ahead and use this. Draw one, or draw two, discard one. What do we have on the deck? Does it show the numbers? It doesn't show the specific numbers that we have in this deck, does it? Shit. think we're gonna have to get rid of this. We're just not gonna see it for a while. There's no guarantee that we're gonna see it for the entire game. All right, so can't attack this turn. It's weird. Thought we would be able to attack, or just can we not attack the player with this? This card can't. Oh, okay, attack. Yep, choose the player as attack target. All right, so we're just gonna have to end the turn here. Bummer. But that might have been why they allowed themselves to leave themselves open, because they knew that Zowart can't attack the player. So they're playing a Gundam AGE-1 normal. They linked it with Flit Asuno. Look at the top 3 cards of your deck. You may reveal 1 Green Earth Federation unit card with 1 age device and its card name among them and add it to the remaining cards. Blah, 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 blah. You saw. Not much we can do. There's 4/4. Honestly, I'm just gonna let it smack my shield. It doesn't have breach, so it should be fine. We have underground desert base right here. Go ahead and play you, and we'll play underground desert base. Get the draw. Really, I should have played the base first to see what we got out of the shields, but it is what it is. We're gonna go ahead and that's right, you can't attack. We'll go ahead and cancel. Now that we have another dude out, we'll go ahead and sacrifice him to another attack, maybe. Or since it's 4 damage, we might just let him hit the base for 4. Depending on what else this person drops, and then swing in for at least 1 shield damage. Okay, so what do we got here? During Link when level 7 or higher, gains first strike. I think we're gonna go ahead and skip blocking. Hit the base. Base still stands, so 4 now. Let's see, we could play 2 pilots, but I'm not going to, because, well, let's play you. We'll select this, and we'll go ahead. Do we want to take him out? Or do we want to hit? Let's go ahead and put you. I'm going to attack the base. That's right, I can't deal with the damage. I keep forgetting I can't select my opponent. Let's take the base out. Yeah, we're just gonna take out you. Select. That should save us. Boom, yep. Okay, cool. And we still got a blocker up. But considering this is a 3/4, he's probably going to pair it or link it. We may let the attack go through, let it destroy the base so that we could link this with Kira, or we could play and link this blocker. Choose one of 4 less HP, return to its owner's hand. We could bounce it. But either way, I think I want to let it go through so we have more attackers while we wait for level 5. I don't want to play Shenlong until I feel like we got Yuffie or Chang. It's going after. You know what? I think we'll block now. I didn't think he would go after. I figured he would just go straight for the base. Alright, let's see. We're 3 and 3. Is he gonna burn our mech? During link destroyed, return this card's paired pilot to its owner's hand, discard one. Interesting. So are you gonna destroy my base now with the link, or what's the link do? Draw one card. Interesting. So it becomes a draw one, discard one. Oh, he's attacking him. That looked like 6 damage. He took 3. He's got 2 left. Alright. So here's what I'm thinking. We play you. We pilot it. We link it up. This again. When paired, choose one of them. Yeah. We're going to go ahead and bounce you. We're going to choose you to attack with. Excuse me. They're gonna both go down. Secure not Earth Alliance? Yes. So why is they're linked? Shouldn't they have... Oh, okay, I was gonna say. Okay, yes. I was gonna say, why can't I attack? I'm gonna go ahead and attack our opponent for 2. You're like, you're a block. Why would you use your blockers to attack for 2? I want to gain advantage. We still have our base up, so that's going to absorb 1 hit. And then next turn, we're going to start being able to play Wing Gundam with Breach 5. And we also have our Strike right here, which we might actually play our Strike next turn. So I really want to have our pilots for these guys. Alright, so they're replaying Age 1 with the first strike. Okay, so they have a link, but they have to have level 7 or higher. Looking for cards, they are level 3, they're level 6. So next turn they're going to have level 7. So now we have to really look into getting rid of that. The link is going to allow them to attack immediately, destroying our base. What do you do? Oh yeah, you allow when linked. Look at the top 3. Okay, so he's gonna go straight for our dude who's just popping ice. Oh, allowed him to play an EX, so now he's got first strike. All right, now it's dangerous. All right, so level 6. Five. It's a 5 or no 4 5. I think we're definitely playing strike here. It doesn't really matter too much. Let's do the big butt so it doesn't get burned. Anyway. Let's bluff a command. Boom. We got rid of it. It's gone. We're going to end the turn. We lose our ability to attack their shields, but getting a first striker off the board takes priority. You don't want that thing just picking off your guys' return. Plus, we set up some blockers. We really need pilots. Something the Gundam game needs more in general is draw. With Digimon, draw is the constant need for cards is circumvented by the Digi-evolution effect. When you Digivolve from one monster to another, you get to draw a card. So you're constantly replacing cards in your hand whenever you... and a lot of monsters, when you play them early on, like level 3 monsters, when you play them, they allow you to search the top cards of your deck and pick 1 or 2 cards specific types from it. There doesn't seem to really be a lot of that in this game right now, and because of that, it's just it makes it really hard. Like you lose cards in your hand very easily, and you don't draw into what you need very easily, making you constantly feel starved for something for the cards that you want. Let's play you. They have open for command, but they're probably not going to. Is that for the turn? No, for the battle. Okay. See, shit. And I get that burst is supposed to be like, oh well, that's what you burst is how you get cards to your hand, but there just are not enough cards in burst. Not enough burst cards in the game right now that go to your hand. And every action in this game is very crucial because it could all go wrong. We just gave our opponent 2 pilots. But they are at their final shield. They have yet to play a base, though. So I'm kind of nervous that they're going to drop a big baddie of a base. I expect them to use their Gundams, especially Gundam Age here, as a way to take out some of our guys. Especially with the breach, discard 1 green card. Yeah. What do you do? One playing this card from your hand, destroy 1 of your link units with unicorn mode. Choose 1 enemy. Rest it. Risk of play action. The bluff didn't work. It's hard to bluff in an online card game, though. You can't give them the blue, the classic blue steel glare. Right. This is a fun little deck, though. I do like the age cards, and the age is essentially, if you ever played Magic the Gathering, they are the ones that excel their mana. So they're yeah, there goes our base. So so they can play large dudes. They get really high up in level and in resources early on to try and play their higher level stuff. And there's a lot of cards that are like then if you're level 7 or higher, draw a card, things like that. They're gonna try and take out as many of our guys as they can. This is crucial for us to draw a pilot now that we can link. Fortunately, we did not again. All right. We are at level 8. We could play a big bad boy, but I don't think that's the play. I think our play is to play these 2 early wing Gundams. And are you blocker? No. Not a blocker. We want to threaten our opponent. Now we just need one more attack. And that's the big threat right there, right? That we just need one more attack, assuming they can't somehow swing at us for 5 shields, then we should be fine. Or swing at us 6 times. I don't think they're going to be able to. I don't think we're at a point in this game where you could easily swing for 6 times in a row, especially when you're only got 2 units on the board. And who knows? Yeah, so they're going to try and take out more of our units again. Wing Gundam is pretty hefty, so it's not going to be very easy for them to do. Yeah, he's going to try and link up to get in as many attacks as possible. This is a very tight-knit deck our opponent, Salvo, is playing, so bravo to them on that. Every shield that they take is a chance for us to get a pilot, though. So we kind of want them to hit our shields now, because we really haven't seen any of our pilots outside of Kirit. And we really want to see those pilots, so that... Uh-oh. Okay, so there's the base. We got a gun tank on the field. Yeah. They don't want to give us pilots. That's the one thing they do not want to give us right now. Hmm. Homeboy here is Breach 5. And we could take out a small target. I think we're going to go ahead and sacrifice our Wing Gundam here to this guy here. Take out the base. Unfortunately, we got to end our turn. Them being able to burst out like that, it's going to be dangerous, but it allowed us to get rid of the guy that was resting our units. We just gotta hope we can survive this turn. Not getting any of our pilots is just so sad to see. And they've been able to dig for their pilots the whole game. Yep. Hey, yes. got no play actions. That's another thing about shields and stuff, like in Digimon, that I prefer. In Digimon, if you flip over when you hit a shield or a security in that game, it ends up being a Digimon. That Digimon that got flipped over deals damage equal to its attack. To the opponent Digimon that attacked the security, meaning making every this card should absolutely have burst. It's ridiculous that it doesn't. Well, that's all right. That is a-okay. We're gonna skip the play action. Come on, godlike draw. Of course not. Okay. So we're sitting at 10. We do have Breach 4. There's no blocker units. So that wipes everything out. We got 2 left. We're going to go ahead and attach it to Shenlong here. What do you do? During your turn, while this unit has breach, you can't receive damage from enemy units with 3 AP or less, which is not in the case for this. But it has breach 4. You have breach 5. So, and you got 3 damage. We're going to go ahead and attack. Yeah, let's see without the link. Yeah. Just gonna have to attack our opponent. I'm actually not going to attack again. So I don't want to put Shenlong in danger. He's got enough to deal damage. Yeah, he's gonna attack. Yep. Come on, hero. Hey! Yeah, does he have the Gundam and the link? Is it a link? I think it's a link. Yep. The constant being able to constantly link, he had like infinite pilots. Infinite pilots, I guess. I don't know. This dude literally had a pilot for like every Gundam he played. Unbelievable. Good God. We how many fucking pilots? How many? 4 Hero Yui and 2 Chang Wu Fei. We saw fucking 1 of each, and they were both in our thing. Unbelievable, man. It's absolutely insane how little we saw. Absolutely ridiculous how little we saw. So, playing green and white. Amazes me this person won again with this deck. Let's take out. How do we edit this? Did it just crash on me? Copy, just in case we didn't earlier. Paste it. Okay, here it is. All right. Why can't we edit this all of a sudden? Okay, here we go. Let's take out. What are we taking out? Ugh. Thing. Blocking it through somehow. For some reason. There we go. We'll take out even one striker pack, okay? Leaving us with 2 cards. We're in white and green. Now, you can't in this game, if you don't know, you can't have more than 4 cards, more than 4 copies of a card, and you can't have more than 2 colors. New command. Let's start looking at some commands that we got. What we really want to see is something that really draws cards. Or at least search for cards. That's not a bad idea. Okay, so turning point of history is a good idea. It's a good. It's our first idea that we've gotten. First one that I kind of like. It allows us to look at the top 3, put 1 card on top and the other 2 on the bottom, which could really help with fixing our draws. If we're really looking for a pilot and we see just 3 blocker Gundams that we don't need, we could just easily put 1 on top and then the rest on the bottom, reducing the amount of times we're going to draw cards that we don't want to see. Okay, here we go. A new sign. Draw 3, discard 2. Not the best draw, but not a bad one either. We're going to keep that in mind. So a new sign is also really good. What level is it? It's level 4, and that's honestly, and it costs 3. Honestly, it's perfect because for the Wing Zero deck, we tend to run out of cards later in the game. This might actually be our best bet. Late game command card that allows us to look at the top 5, reveal 1 Operation Meteor or G Team unit card, or pilot card among them and add it to our hand. Return the remaining cards randomly to the bottom of your deck. That could be huge for us because, again, we were having trouble finding pilots. That might actually be what we go with right there. But let's keep looking. We got some of that. Okay. I think what we're going to go for is GD1 Path to Victory or Defeat. We're going to go ahead and put 2 of you in here. Let's go ahead and save. Whatever, doesn't matter. Let's go ahead and just view deck. Export it. Copy. And paste. Let's try this. See if that improves our chances. There's no guarantee we're going to draw the card, but I feel like it at least improves our chances being able to look for a pilot, which seems to be the struggle. I don't know if that's a shuffler issue or the deck issue, but we're going to try and figure it out. We don't really have any units, so I'm going to mulligan, even though we do have pilots there. We can't use our pilots without any Gundams. This is much better, because we have a level 2 now. Boom. Can't do anything on turn 1. That's fine. Pass. Play our first unit, the amazing Zoward. Alright, so with Zoward, we can't attack our opponent with him, so let's go ahead and draw 2, discard 1. We're gonna get rid of... Next turn, we're gonna be level 4, so we'll just get rid of Striker Pack. We'll end the turn. Dias. Good play action. Still no real level 4 Gundams, which is not great, so let's go ahead and play Overwhelming Affection again. Guess we're getting rid of our second Striker Pack. Wait, didn't we take one of these out? Oh my god, did I accidentally just replay the same friggin' deck? Yeah, figures. Okay. We'll just play it anyway. End the turn. they're going to play a Gundam Lifrith. Looks like they're playing blockers, maybe, or they might be playing the same deck we are. Alright, let's go ahead and we will drop you. Play you. Let's pilot it with you. Let's get rid of... Get rid of you. Select our opponent for the attack. Yep. So now if he blocks, it's going to be all damage. Yep. Yep. And the turn. How did I end up doing that? Oh my god, I didn't properly copy it to the clipboard like an idiot. It's alright. It is what it is. Alright, they're replaying Rick Dias. They played Close Combat, which is a command. Choose one enemy unit, deal 2 damage to it. But they didn't swing on it. Okay. I'm gonna play a... We got 6. Don't want to play and not have this up. So we're gonna go ahead and play you. And we're just gonna leave the rest unturned. We're going to go ahead and go into an attack. Select you. You're a blocker. Either way, they're not going to be able to kill. Now, neither of them are going to be able to kill it. And if we really want, we could play this. We're not going to do that. We'll go ahead and end the turn. Another Rick Dias. Definitely a blockers deck. Blocker and burn. Alright, interesting. I figured that was going to happen. What we're going to do is select our boy right here as the blocker. I'm going to play action. Selecting you. And we save both. This just came out, so I don't think it'll be able to attack. And it comes back to our turn. Okay, interesting. So we have the Breach 5, which I usually prefer to play with Yufei. What I think we're gonna do though is just go ahead and play with Hero this time. Because Breach 5. Yeah, we're going to attack you first. Boom, we got the breach. And we got a blocker up. We'll go ahead and end the turn. Right now, our Wing Gundam is at the biggest threat. It has only 3 HP left. We need him up as a blocker. We're going to go ahead and play another blocker next turn. Breach 3. Yeah, he's absolutely going to... And he's linked. During this turn, this unit may choose an active enemy unit that's level 5 or lower, so it may even go after this guy here. Which is honestly fine, because what we really want is to keep our Wing Gundam safe. And we haven't lost any shields yet, so we're okay. We haven't even lost our base yet. Okay, yep, see, I knew it was going to do that. We're going to select this boy as a blocker. We have no play actions this time. Alright, let's go ahead and play a base. Even though it gives us a shield, that's what I wanted. I wanted us to be able to draw into something. Some people will wait till all their shields are gone to play their last 2 bases. That way it's to take additional shields away, but you lose out on any... The shields go to your hand, and so you get a draw from that when you really need it. And we really needed it, and that is the perfect draw. That is the absolute best draw we could have asked for. We're gonna go ahead and play you. Now, he's a blocker. He's probably gonna block this. Regardless. So let's go ahead and select him for the attack. No blocker assigned. I'm actually shooketh. Do we play this? I feel like we don't, because either way it's going to get smacked. I don't see... There is a possibility that it doesn't get blown away next turn, so let's try it. Actually, that might still not be enough. No, it's enough. Okay, I did do the damage calculation right. Okay. Attack our opponent. At this point, it's just, yeah, it makes sense to block. Regardless, we're both gonna lose. Boom. And then we attack one more time. We want to be a little aggressive. Again, we would love Yufei. We might actually increase the amount of Yufeis. I know we... Oh, interesting. Okay. Alright. Cool. We're gonna end our turn. Might want to increase the amount of U phase in this deck. It's got high maneuver. Destroys an enemy shield area. Card with battle damage. Choose one enemy, you deal 2 damage to it. I'd say currently what a 7/6. It's not shield area, it's a base, so we're just gonna go ahead and let it go. Oh, it still did deal damage, huh? Oh wow. Yep. Yeah. They gave up. They couldn't get rid of our Wing Gundam, and next turn we were gonna just be able to attack with Wing Gundam, deal the full 7 damage to it, and then take it out with one of our other guys. So we won. Cool. I still want to try with this version. Because again, we really didn't use Striker Pack. We actually discarded both of our Striker Packs. So let's see what happens when we have a little bit more. We have a bigger ability to search out our pilots. Alright. So let's see. We're gonna mulligan. Try to get some of those early blockers. We got none. Okay. I can't play anything past turn. Alright, they're passing turn. We're gonna go ahead and play our command here. We're actually gonna go ahead and discard one of him. So playing just one of him each game has been pretty solid for us, even in the game we lost. Ooh, some of the new purple stuff. Deploy, choose one of your units, deal 1 damage to it. If you do draw a card, then discard a card. Yep. I am very interested in the new purple stuff. I do like the dynamics of the cards and the interactions. Go ahead, play you. And we'll end the turn. I'm less familiar with the one paired if there are 3 or more Tewas or TcgToni cards in your trash, choose one enemy you went 3 or less AP and rest it. Skip the block. Yeah, I'm glad I did that. Hmm. Let's go ahead and play a base. We're gonna play Rick Dias. Let's go ahead and attach you to you. Yeah, I want to get rid of that because it's got high maneuver. And blue, okay. Wow. Yeah. Amuro is such a beast of a card, man. Hmm. Let's shave some units off here. And get rid of a base. I'll be real with you. I don't have a lot of experience playing against the newer purple cards, so I'm less sure about my actions in these games. But it is quite interesting to see them. This is a very interesting deck. Hmm. How is it 4-2? I don't understand. Ah, okay. During your turn, pair during your turn, they get plus. Interesting. That is really good. Yes, activate him. We're gonna try and save Hero for our good boy here. Would high maneuver. But you attention to you. Yeah. Okay, so you're a 6-5, you're 5-5. with 3 8 or less AP. Well, neither of these really fit that. We're gonna slam you into you. Really doesn't matter too much. It's still gonna, but yeah. Want to get them off the board because we don't want them dealing 4 damage. Feel disgusted having to see that, but it is what it is. Such a good card. It really makes blue so insanely good. Being able to draw 2 like that. No, with nothing we can do, so. Oh, good. Okay, that actually works out very nicely for us. Ooh. That actually hurts a lot. Alright. We're kind of on the ropes here. That was the wrong move. I don't know, I forgot that that's not... that it only links with hero. Oh, yep, that was the wrong move on my end. That was a misplay. I should have played the blocker with Kira. That was entirely a misplay on my end. Yep. Yeah. Will it end up being a will we end up getting saved? Oh my god, we might. So we should have lost. We got incredibly lucky. We got extraordinarily lucky. And again, we still might be screwed because they got something to their hand. They're gonna get another card to their hand. It could be a link pair, and well, that'll get the base, but it won't. You know, there we go. It was a draw spell, so or a draw command. All right, so they were able to play Gundam from white base and deal 1 damage to the wing. And they're gonna set up. Yep. Deploy, pay 2, deploy Gundam white base, AP if you have no units to play. Yeah, I don't know how they're dealing damage. Okay, deploy, choose 1 rested Gundam. Yeah, they just dealt a shit ton of damage to us. Burn damage. Let's shore up here. Do that. It's disappeared because tokens can't go to your hand. We're going to attack you with breach. play actions. Gets rid of that. Play a pilot to you. You should have high maneuver now, right? So, boom, select our opponent. Oh, they got another pilot. Great for us. We're gonna end our turn. So we're gonna leave our blockers up. We got unbelievably lucky. Unbelievably lucky. We're gonna go ahead and block because that's the whole purpose of them. Straight up play you. And we got really lucky. Honestly, we probably shouldn't have won that game. But I guess that's kind of why when it comes to any game really with shields in it, whether that's Digimon, Gundam, Dragon Ball Super, or old games like Duel Masters, you should never give up until all your shields are gone. Well, in Dragon Ball Super, once all your life cards are gone, that's it. But you never know what those cards are going to reveal, what those cards are going to be, and how they can just absolutely turn the game around. Dragon Ball Super to a less degree, because it's rare that anything happens when a life card is taken other than it going to your hand. But that life card could be an event card that could be played immediately from there. You know, there are some cards that have event cards that can be played as kind of like counter cards, both in the Masters and Fusion. But look at the shields. Had we just given up, we would never have known that that last shield was an underground base that completely saved us. It saved the whole game. It stopped all the attackers. We were able to get that one extra turn to set off Wing Gundam, wipe the board clean, and just immediately take over from there. Our opponent had 0 cards in hand resources. We had plenty. And we were able to shore up with extra blockers. And that's kind of how you want to play this this deck here. We're going to make this a short stream since it's already about to be 4 o'clock over here in good old LA. I hope you all have a great December. It is Christmas time. It is Christmas season. So I'm going to try and get a camera set up so you could see me dressed in one of my Santa hats. And we'll try to do a little bit of decoration behind me for Christmas. If you have any card games that you want to see me play, please let me know. It's hard to tell what people really do and do not want to see. Currently, we're playing Gundam, Pokemon, and Yu-Gi-Oh! The only game that I will tell you that I'm not going to be playing is Magic the Gathering. I'm just not happy with the state of it. Also, the online version is just way too money hungry, and I just don't have the means to put a lot of money into the game right now. So, however, you can change that by doing one simple and very free thing, and that is going to the YouTube channel, clicking like on the video, clicking subscribe on the channel, and also following on the Twitch channel, and just hanging out and chatting. I love to chat and talk about trading card games. Even if you don't have suggestions or you don't have any input onto the current game that we're playing, if you want to talk about old trading card games, new trading card games, rumors that you hear about trading card games, you got questions about something, let me know in the chat. I'd love to talk about trading card games. I play all types of games, including sports, but out of everything I've ever played, trading card games are always my favorite, even if they make me angry sometimes. All right, everybody. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.